Today on iPod 70, Fortado Decaffeinato for the Vertuo line. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back to another coffee tasting video. I'm your host Sterling Miller. If it's your first time here, we are an Nespresso-centric channel. We review the original line and the Vertuo line of Nespresso. If that is what you're looking for, you have found the right channel. For my returning Podhead family, all the announcements will be at the end, including the Patreon drawing and the contest rules for October. So look forward to that at the end, but without further ado, let's get into today's star attraction, which is Fortado, the decaffeinato version. So let's take a look at what they have to say. Fortado Decaffeinato, let's see what the aromatic profile is. Fortado Decaffeinato doesn't lose its aromatic force when decaffeinated. Cocoa and oak notes still remain in this memorable intense Arabica Robusta blend. So the Robusta again is going to give us a little bit of that bite. Roastiness 4. Wow. Acidity 1. Bitterness 4. Ooh, I'm loving it already. Body 4. Intensity 8 out of 11. This is another one of the Grand Lungos, so it's the sort of cup of coffee, 5.07 ounces. So let's take a look at the pod. It's like a gray metallic pod, and then the red ring around it for the decaf. That's pretty cool. So as you can see, it's got that almost like a metallic gray. It kind of reminds me of some of the car colors you see out now. Red ring around to denote it's decaffeinated. You got labeling on the top and labeling on the bottom. They went nuts with the labeling. Cocoa and oat notes, Fortado Decaffeinato. Let's go brew a cup. Round one, let's get this guy started. Coffee is done. It didn't have much of a smell while it was brewing. Still doesn't have much of a smell. They said intensity 8. If I didn't know the level that they listed, I would guess this down around a 4. This is throwing me off. Let's go give it a taste. After I stirred it, I did notice it darkened up a little bit, but nothing major. Maybe a 5. Let's give it a taste. Cocoa and oak notes. Man, wow. I don't know if I taste cocoa, but the oak is really heavy in it, and then the aftertaste is, boy, it just kind of sits and lingers on your tongue quite a bit. But I almost want to say it has like a slight leather taste to it. So it's got a oak, or what I would just say woody note to it that's pretty dominant, but then the aftertaste, that lingering taste, which does have quite a bit of bite. And now see, they listed the bitterness at 4. I don't know if I think it's got that much bitter. I think I would move the bitter back down to about a 3. The oak or woody note kind of hangs in there, and then you get a little bit of that bitter bite at the end. It's got a very pleasant coffee flavor to it. And keeping in mind, this would be not a morning drinker, I wouldn't think. It's a decaf, so a night coffee. This one would go good with, again, like a dessert. I think it would cut through some of the sweetness. It's got a decent amount of bite. It's not a full cup of coffee, so this would be kind of nice to have as a dessert and pair it with some rich chocolate or a nice even vanilla. So like a rich chocolate, maybe like a like a truffle style chocolate where it's got that richer or that mousse style chocolate than this bitter coffee, that would be wonderful. Or just a wonderful vanilla bean ice cream would be great with this. Yeah, it's smooth. They listed the body, I think, at 4. It's got a nice texture. With the body being at 4, I'm expecting a little bit more of an oily and a hanging taste to it, and it doesn't really. It hangs around, but maybe for 15 seconds, not that 30, 40 seconds like we had last week where it just hung and hung and hung around on your tongue. This one seems to be a little bit lighter. Everything they've described in here and the levels seem to be at a reduced rate, in my opinion. But it definitely warrants going maybe a different direction with it for round 2. So let's go round 2. Let's go brew another cup. All right, for round 2, we're going to do something we have never done before. I kind of got an idea that this would be used maybe as a nighttime type drink. So we're going to get the coffee going. I'm going to take my Aracino now, and we're going to bring in, we're going to take a standard shot glass. This holds about an ounce. So we're going to take an ounce of cream. Going to add that into the Aracino. Then we're going to add 2 ounces of Bailey's. Now on this one, what's going to be a little bit different than on the normal Aracino is I just want to get this warm and mixed. If you leave it go too long, the heavy whipping cream can actually start turning into kind of more like curdling or start trying to change into cheese texture. So we don't want that. We just want to take a little bit of the coolness off of it, get it blended together just a little bit, maybe a minute, and then we're going to put them together. Coffee is done. This one's done also, so we're going to put these two together. Ooh. Oh man, here we go. Something different. Let's go give it a taste. Round 2. Ooh. That's really nice. Wow. So the coffee, yeah, boy. I think those ratios were just about right. Maybe, you know what? No, I think I was going to say maybe just a hair more cream. Like maybe make it a real full ounce of cream. But I think it's good just the way it is. That coffee's still cutting through, giving you a little bit of bite. The Bailey's, providing you like Bailey's, comes through really nicely. It's not overpowering, nor do you have that super heavy like alcohol flavor on your tongue or in your throat. That's just wonderful. This would be the reason I kind of went this way and thought this would be something special is I'm thinking a decaf, most likely at night. I felt like it would go wonderfully with a dessert. This works really well, just how I put it. So, yeah, this one would be a hit. Just how we made it, I think you would really enjoy it. Maybe as a nightcap, you're wanting to have some coffee, wind down a little bit. This might be a wonderful little mixture for you to use this guy or this pot in for. You taste the Bailey's, obviously the cream that we put in there, and then just as it leaves, you get that Bailey's and a little bit of that oak flavor as it goes by. And the oak has definitely taken quite a bit of a step back, but overall, that is extremely good. Extremely good. Man, yeah, that would be a hit. Nighttime coffee or something for your guests in the evening, that's delicious. Let's take a look at what they're doing. Scroll up and see what they're doing here. So, Fortado Decaffeinato, intense and full-bodied. That intensity level still just throws me off. It is not intense like they're listing. So if you're expecting a level 8 coffee, I think you're going to be sorely disappointed. Roasted and woody, I would agree. It's got a wonderful woody note to it. 5.7 ounces, $10 a sleeve, $1 a capsule. It's right where it needs to be for price. Where does that leave this coffee? I think, again, it's a solid entry. 3 out of 5 pods. It lands just in the middle. The biggest thing is, if you're reading what they're telling you here, other than the oak notes, I don't know if you're going to taste the cocoa. I think you're going to get the oak or woody notes. It is not as full-bodied as they say, and it is not at the intensity level that they say. That is my personal opinion. This one hits well below on those marks, but not in a bad way. It doesn't mean it was bad. It just isn't at the level that they were at. So I think the 3 rating is good, and I had my wife try that off camera. She loved it also. Something new that our channel has never done. New territory to cover. That'll bring us to a close of this week's video. We have a patron drawing to do, so let me get those together. We have our wonderful cup of names here. Everybody who was current for September is in the drawing here for October. They get a $30 Nespresso gift card, so let's see. Oh man, here we go. Let's get a good one. What is a good one? I don't know. They're all good. Joy B. I think she was our winner one other time. I don't remember when, but she is our winner for October. Joy, congratulations. You get a $30 Nespresso gift card. Contact us through the Patreon app and we will get you the code for that. Congratulations. I believe again, Joy B, the $50 gift card. We got it right here. This is for the contest for October. How is the contest gonna work? I kind of alluded to what we were gonna do, so here is, it's for you folks that went over and purchased different, the shirts and the hoodies and the mugs, the podhead stuff over at the merchandise store. What I'd like you to do is do something Halloween themed with your mug, with your shirt, with your hoodie, and then submit it. It can be a still shot, it can be a 30-second video. If you're gonna film a video, please make sure that language is appropriate in it and that there's no music or copyright stuff that would be a problem in the background. But I would love to have the videos. That would be so much fun to show that. Get creative. You can do whatever you want. It can be trick-or-treating theme, it can be Halloween theme, ghost theme, witch theme, whatever you want to do. I want you guys to get creative utilizing the Podhead merchandise, and we will show it here. We will have all of the viewers vote. Whoever receives the most vote, you win a $50 Nespresso gift card. If you're thinking about getting your merch, you're gonna have to do it extremely fast. I will take entries all the way up until the last day of October. So you have the entire month of October. We will then hand out the $50 gift card in November, that first week's video, I guess depending where it lands. Let me look. I just looked and Halloween lands on a Sunday this year. So October 31st is a Sunday. I want you guys to be able to do your dress up and do whatever you want with the merchandise. So I'll accept them all the way up through Sunday, which means our video would already have been recorded for the first week of October. So we will do the review of the videos and the photographs the second week of November and hand out the gift card. So that'll be coming in November. If you guys have any questions, you know where to contact us here. Let us know if you have any questions. Try to keep the videos at 30 seconds or so, just so that they're not too long. Again, remember, watch what's in the background, things like that. Also, you can submit those at nespressowinner@gmail.com. So that's where you'll send it. And then each week I will post the link that you can mail to down in the description. So if you don't catch it here, you can email from the link down in the description. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you're alerted anytime we drop a new video, which is every Friday. To my wonderful patrons, you make so much of what we do here possible, and I thank you each and every week. And again, thank you so much for what you do. You guys rock, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like to support the channel, join us over at patreon.com/IPON70. It's the same as the YouTube channel, and you too can receive the videos a few days early, commercial free, and receive a discount on any of the Podhead merchandise. Stay tuned at the end. There'll be some scenes from our vacation to San Diego. I hope you enjoy that. But until next Friday, have a great rest of your day.
We're at the dog beach. Dog beach everywhere. Dog beach.
Kind of a pretty shell. Section off here, and a boat that is smashed into the rock here. See him? Oh, right here, hon. Right here, he's coming straight for you.
Hi, Sharky.
Bend down, get him.
Yeah, I got it. He didn't like it. Did you see him kick?
Yeah. Here. Right there.
Oh my God. These are sharks.
Yes.
They're tiger sharks?
Leopard sharks, I think.
Hi, welcome to Slipaway. Your stay for 2 days. I'm going to show you around.